this is Paola. Welcome back to my channel. And with today's video, I would like to start a big topic. And this is the topic of the attachment styles, theorized with Bowlby. Bowlby theory is about attachment styles. He theorized that we got a particular attachment during our childhood in relationship with the interaction we have with our parents, especially with one of our parents, the mother or the father. And this relationship can be extended to other caregivers who take care of the children, but especially in it's been recognized especially in Africa or South America, but usually in a common family. There is this particular relationship. The child instaurate have with the mother or the father is dualistic, is a child mother or the child and the father. And this affect how he or she perceive any other relationship in his or her adulthood, but is not determined the type of, is not determined, is not a rapport, is not a relationship cause and effect, because we can always change our attachment style and our attachment partner. And I suggest to use mindfulness, to use the breathe in, breathe out, meditation. You can apply with your situation and with your issue, with your father, with your mother, with other relatives, and also with your friend. And the attachment styles are the following. There is the secure attachment, when the relationship with the mother or the father or both is secure and the child is protected. The child feel is protected, can go back when he finished to play with his toys to her mother or her father, or he can feel secure in his in itself by protecting himself from danger, going back or going find a secure home, a secure space with the mother or the father. And this is, he has got a survival meaning, because it's protect the child from dangers, for any danger it can encounter in the external world or the internal world, with his maybe his fear or a fear, or his or her insecurity about life. And because the child need to be protected by the mother and by the father, because he hasn't got yet a structured personality. So with the secure attachment, the mother or the father allow the children to build a secure personality. They can be attached for a certain stages of his life to the mother or the father, but then lead to a independence, autonomy, and really able to find another sex and sentimental romantic relationship in a woman or a man. And the secure attachment, it's really complex, but it's really it's really important, and we understand this secure attachment is the basis for, is the foundation for any healthy relationship, and I will talk about secure attachment at the end of this series, because when the relationship are judgmental, when the parents not offer a secure attachment, but they project their fear onto the child, or are anxious, or are a bit afraid of give immoral independence going on with in the in the other stages of his or her life. We can have unsecure attachment. It's not a judgment on the parents, because just 50% of the interaction are out of any error, are out of any mistake, because in the real life the mother or the father can be busy with their job, can be really can make mistake, but what we need to consider, what we need to understand is a secure caregiver can reassure and find solution for the children, and allow free and informed choice for the children, and re-establish a really smooth and secure situation and secure environment, internal and external, after any conflict, after any issues, and it's able to find a solution in behalf of the children, and put inside of him or her this security, so it can build this security, and then in the other stages of the life of this grown-up child, it can the secure model he received can be a model for any other relationship he encountered, but this is not always the case, and we can have the three style of unsecure attachment is anxious, ambivalent attachment. The child is really anxious to lose his or her figure of attachment, the mother or the father, so it's conflicted, and is shown up this conflict in the relationship, because sometimes she or he research the caregivers, and sometimes is step away, is not really logic, and is not really smooth in his pattern or behavior towards the mother or the father. And the second one is the avoidant attachment. The child stay in his family, doesn't research actively the caregiver, and is closed down, is really shut down in itself, and it can lead to introvert personality, or really timid, afraid, or really avoidant to being hurt by love for the sake of not to suffer, but with this the child or the grown adult doesn't suffer, but his or her heart is really not in line with his or her personality, and with the full self, with the higher self, with the true self. And another attachment is really common in really how to say, in family, when there is a past of alcoholic behavior in the mother or the father, murders, loss of other caregivers, really toxic environment, really toxic conflict, and for example abuse, sexual abuse, psychological abuse, and drug measures, and you name it. And these are disorganized attachment is the child act as he hasn't gotten any attachment, because he's really mixed it up in itself for all of this information and all of this trauma, alcohol, drugs, murder, abandon, hospitalization. He can't really elaborate, he can't really be secure, because he hasn't got any basis. The basis is really toxic. The basis is a parents that they are not present, parent they are selfish, and they can have mental health, and they can have a really bad relationship with substance or food, for example, or with money, and it can lead to the child in adult to repeat the same pattern. So maybe the child can smoke weed, can have promiscuity, or have sex with a lot of girls, with other without use wisely his sexual energy to fill this gap, fill this void and this empty space. The mother and the father, or both, release have put in himself, have leave this empty space, and so this empty space can be filled in a maladaptive way, with drugs, with food, addiction to food, addiction to alcohol, addiction to heroin, cocaine, and also to codependent relationship in adulthood, when there is a controlling issue there. The child, the adult, as controlling each towards his partner, and is really complex to get rid of this attachment, because it's full of trauma, it's full of unconscious some sort of unconscious traumas, and it can be done with a really good psychotherapy, or a really good friend, or a really good role model, acting as a as a as a as a as a space of fullness for the child, that he or she had got this space full, and so this friend, psychotherapist, and really conscious in him or herself, and had my friend, all her or his shit together, can help the adult, or the adult can break the pattern, following another path, following good and healthy relationship, stay away as much as possible from drugs, from alcohol, and try to find other strategy coping, reading books, writing, go out with friends in a park, stay in nature, and so this empty space is filled by a secure attachment style. He re-elaborate his disorganized attachment style with beautiful things, beautiful and meaningful context, beautiful and meaningful people, and so he can discover finally he can be loved and is worthy of love, is worthy of everything he deserves and everything he want, and is love in itself, it's complete in itself. The friend, psychotherapist, or any other healthy partner can act as a role model to fill the gap and structure his ego, his personality, because we need to understand and we need to consider for Jung the the path of self-realization and the path of self-discovery and self-expression is composed by these by these three parties. Is like a triangle. In at the top there is a personal self. It can be recognized as the Buddhist said the higher self, and there is the ego. And is what is not the ego of the Buddha is really selfish, but is the structure what give every human being identity. And there is the collective unconscious, the collective self. In the collective self there are all of the archetype in the humanity, all of the symbol, and the ego need to collaborate with the collective unconscious, with the archetype, with the symbols, to lead to the higher self, to the fullest, to the top of the expression of the human being. And every path is different, but with meditation, with self-analyzing themselves without judging, but not overthinking, stay in the middle. This triangle can lead to a meaningful circle inside the triangle, really working for us, and really start to arise with the ego structure connected to the heart, really grounding, really grounded in the reality, in the what matter now, in the present moment, and also in mind our archetype, our symbols, the symbol of a common of the symbol every culture has got in common, can lead to a self-expression, a really self-realization, and can lead a person to be what is supposed to be in every moment, and in any space and time. And this is a process, and this is a process of self-discovery, and I need to state it again, every path, every life is different. Life is a game, and when we know the rules, it's sometimes the rules are really easy, but we forget the rules are connected to common sense. The rules are be really proud of yourself, not in a selfish way, but do something every day to ameliorate yourself, to move forward, and be the best version of yourself day by day. And if you fall, is just another step forward to not fall again the next time. We need to take in ourselves our mistake and correct them in a positive way, in a way that suit us, but suit also our body, that is a temple, our mind, our soul, and all of our art, so we can be complete in ourselves, really moving forward, and don't don't be so stuck in the process. The life is a journey, and it is a really literal, and it's really, sometimes it seems really it's not, it's it's really easy to say that everybody says life is a journey, but it is really is. And it's a journey connected with other people, connected first with ourselves. So we need to make the most of it, and don't be so stuck in what can we do better, because it's always a process, it's always a discovery day by day, and is never ending. You can't get it done, so keep moving forward, and keep moving, maintaining in yourself the best version of yourself and your ideal self. And to also to balance the gap, the ideal self is there maybe, and our what we are is there to individualize ourselves, to become the best version of ourselves, go to the process of individualization. We need to cover the gap between the ideal self, what we're supposed to be, and what we are now. So work on this imbalance, so it can be the ideal self can be at the same level with work, with passion, compassion, and with joy as well, can be at the same level of the true self, the ideal self. So we discover who we really are, and we discover our true nature. For this video is everything. I will coming up with other videos soon. For any advice on this topic, or if you got any comment, please feel free to put it in put it below. I will reply. And also check it out my website for all of my services, and all of my one-to-one coaching, couple guidance, and much more. Also, I've got a blog. It's called I segreti dell'unicorno, The Secret of the Unicorn. Is in Italian, but you can find English articles, and because I want to offer a bilingual type of services. And feel free to like it if you like it, and I will coming up with other videos. So hope you like it, and hope you appreciate it. Much love. Peace.